Shalom. Sagt is our God from James, Germany with a new lesson. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor and thanks unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles who listen to us as truth. Peace and blessings, salutation to elect out there, spreading this truth and sincerity, and our charity across the four winds. So back with another lesson entitled the hashtag number 3, morning meditation, hashtag number 3, push. I just call it push. Because yesterday in the evening when I came home late, doing things, was working, had to go to one of my other job that I had a few months ago, had to bring some stuff there to the spirit because I was going to another location, to my mother's house actually, to help it with something there. I'm my little brother, helped him with something there right after work. So then I drove away with the navigation. I was like, huh? And then my old job was right there, so I could just do it. So this shows you also having for the guides and steps, because last week I was like, hey, I have to go there and give them that. And I was like, oh yeah, but let me do this and this and this. This was like not my main priority, because I just giving clothes back to receive money back, but hey, to the Spirit, the Heavenly Father fixed me up in that way. Nevertheless, so what I did then yesterday in the morning, did this, like I said, morning meditation lesson. Then went to my job, from the job to my mother's house, to the old job, to my mother's house, and from there to the gym. And I was thinking about, man, came home like 22 or 2300, took a shower, went to bed around 12 or something. So I was like, hey, we have to push for this truth as we push for these things. Because you might be in a situation where you're like, yeah, man, let me just go to the gym late now. Yeah, man, let me just, meet this female late night. Let me just do this work or for this job late night. But then when it comes to the truth, you don't want to push. Then you have to check yourself, because you have to, I'm gonna call it push for the truth. Exactly, that's what I'm gonna call it. Not only push for the truth, because you can invest all your might, your strength, your energy in all these things in the world. But what about the truth? You should do this 10 times harder for the truth. Sometimes you might have to go into a late night study with a brother. Sometimes you might have to go into a late night lesson. You might have to do these things because you're working all day like I had yesterday. If the Spirit be upon me to do a lesson, just a thing came when I was laying in the bed. So yeah, we have to push on. So I was like, hey, this is going to be the title for the morning meditation. Looked up some things concerning push, which you're gonna get y'all in the etymology. Like I said, I have to go more into these verses that I put in my titles in the previous video. And then I wake up. No, it was yesterday night. Yes, yesterday night, because I was feeling really good. I was really feeling good about the videos that I do, the morning meditation. Heavenly Father, Spirit just came upon me to do it. I felt very good about it. And then I look at my channel. What happened? Isa gave me a medical strike, gave me a strike on my page for medical reasons. And I was like, huh? In this video, I didn't even really touch on it. What did I say? I think I just talked about the MOTB and that's it, man. And I took down my video, but hey, I was like, we have to push on. And then I saw already this is going to be the lesson to the Spirit. So now, like I said, man, you have all these things going on in your life. You push hard for them, but we have to push for this truth. Easter's striking us, we have to push on, because we're seeing that we're doing something good. Why else would YouTube censor us? Why else would YouTube go against what we're saying? You have to understand, we are just for so-called for the world, just regular people. Okay, when they see us, they just see regular people, or maybe not even always. They see your spirit sometimes, and I see like something special about you, especially when they talk to you. But nevertheless, they see us as regular people. So now you have to understand, why are these things happening? Because we're in the spiritual warfare. That's why I call it push on. Push for the truth. Because when you go in the word push, we have for 1 second. Push, right? It says push. Early 14th century. From Old French pulseur. It says from Latin pulsare. To beat, strike, push. See, so it means really to beat, man. To strike. So you have to strike for this truth, man. And what do I mean with that? This doesn't mean that you have to go physical on physical tip fight with people. No, it might gonna come down to the point somebody rolls up to the camp, or you know, and want to attack a brother or something. No, but what I'm talking about is this: you have to strike. You strike in the spiritual warfare, because we are in the spiritual warfare. Okay. Before I forget it, let me read this verse that I had in my mind before, but also just hit me again. Ephesians chapter 6, because we in the spiritual warfare, man. Okay. Where is it? Ephesians chapter 6. Let me start verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and the power of His might. See, this is what we should be strong in. We should be strong in the Lord, because entities fucking with us, want to get you in the wrong direction, want to fuck up your mind. You know, I was talking to a brother. You know, I was bugging out a little bit with certain things. I was talking to him. He said, "I know what you're talking about, man. It's not like this dude like this and this and this." I was like, "Oh yeah, the water." You know, and this is really, and that's really what you have. This is what we have to, brother, to keep each other in check. Sometimes you need that. You know, sometimes you don't even notice it, and then a brother checks on it. You're like, oh, and you might even thought about this thought 2 or 3 times, but then you was like, oh yeah, shit, you know. But it says, verse 11, put on the whole armor of the Most High, which is the truth, the word, the understanding of the scriptures, and also the understanding of Yahweh Baal Shem El Shai. This is what we have to put on, and not some military gear. No, you can have these things, yes, but you shouldn't put your trust in it. And this is what I always say, and this is what the scriptures say: cursed be the man that trusts in the man, and make a flesh his own arm. Because we're in a spiritual warfare, but you want to come with the counter on the counter. These demons just gonna fuck you up even more. You think it's gonna protect you from us? They're gonna jack your ass up, man. Because if you put your trust in that, man, you're cursed, man. You know, because you rather trust in the creation than the creator. Because we got the creator on our side, but you rather trust in some creation that you see, that He made. But He's the omnipotency. If I say it different, omnipotency. Okay, that's Yahweh Baal Shem El Shai, man. That's Heavenly Father Yahweh, man. It says, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. And the wise devil goes into snares and traps. Okay, his deceivery, his trickery. So we have to push on, because Satan tries to trick your mind to stop and to work. He tries that, but what does the scripture say? Work out your own salvation. Give diligence to make your call and election sure. Exhort one another daily. You have to combat these things, because yesterday I was laughing, man. I was laughing. I was trying to combat it. You know, I was just like, yeah, let me just write it quick. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's cool. Then I just push them out of the channel for a week. So be it. But why? Because I had like I said, I built up myself to the spirit, step by step. I talked about it like last week or something. That was a little bit down, and tried to step by step up my game again. And then boom, I do lesson, I do another lesson, I do another lesson. So the spirit just is there to push, you know, to push on. But what does Satan do? Satan tried to hinder you, man. Tried to fuck up your channel. I'm like, yo, then I have to put on my second channel now again. So be it, because, you know, not over the years, I'm not that long the truth, but my channel got like over 1,000 subscribers, so I couldn't even go live with it. Now see, when I get more confident, not even more confident, but when I get the spirit to do so, I'm gonna go more live with it. Now He wanna strike it, so be it, man. I even had a point in time where I had like 2 strikes already. I was like, oh man, 1 more strike and be determined, and be destroyed. But let it be so. We push on another channel, man. We push on another channel. You know, if He strikes one, we go to another channel. This is how we push on. This is how we strike. Because He strikes against you, you dodge it, you strike back, man. You come with the full counter. Look up 7 Deadly Sins, the enemy, full counter, Meliodas. Yo, this dude throws everything back at you double, man. Full counter. Yo, man, this is what we have to do. This is what we have to do. And how do we do that? We're pushing on. So this is one of the aspects I want to touch on this lesson. Because it says, verse 12, for the rest not against flesh and blood, it says, but against principalities, which are the the demons, okay, the left-hand side angels. It says against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Yeah, because you can't forget that these elites have the left-hand side priesthood. They have that, 100%. They have it, if you want to believe it or not. So they have the left-hand side priesthood. And they do what? They try to cast spell upon us. They try to hinder us. They pray to the entities that we fail. Okay? They do all these things. But we have to go to our power, which is superior. You have to understand, our power, which is Yahweh Shemel Shai, is superior. It is superior above all things, man. All the things that are seen and not seen. Okay? All the things that are seen and not seen. These things in earth and things in heaven. The Heavenly Father, Yahweh, is superior above all. He is the superior power. He said that, hey, the earth is my footstool, man. Okay? So Yahweh Shemel Shai, oh, Salaki. Yeah, that's better. So Yahweh Shemel Shai is above these entities and just allows these entities to go so far with us. Read the book of Job. Your brother and I was reading the first 3 chapters of Job, man. You saw Satan just had limited power, man. He had limited power. What the Heavenly Father allows him to do at a certain point. So right now, he might allow you, at the beginning, he turns your family against you. Then you step up, he gives you ailments. Then you steps up, you lose your job. Then you step up your game and grow in this truth. Everybody turn against you, get hate. Then you get the not plague of the mind, like you're bugging the fuck out, but demons trying to attack you in the mind. Okay? So you got all these things going on, but we just have to stay in the spirit. We just have to stay in the spirit and really push on, man. Really push on. This is what we have to do to the spirit. It's been power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Push for this truth. Strive for this truth. And I want to get the other verse also. Oh, it's in 1 Timothy chapter 6. So like 1 Timothy chapter 6, and I think verse 12 it says. 1 Timothy 6 and 12 it says, fight the good fight of faith. See, fight the good fight of faith. It's a fight that we're in. We're in spiritual warfare. We're in a fight. So we as men have to sometimes strike back. And how do we do that? With prayer, with spiritual attacks. He comes to spiritual attacks against us. We have to retaliate with spiritual attacks. Okay? And this doesn't mean that you should avenge yourself or something. No, what I mean is you should push on this truth. If Satan tried to attack you in this work, you just push on, man. You just push on, you just push through that. You just check out, oh, that's what it is. I feel good right now in the spirit. Like I give the example of me. You feel good in the spirit right now, what happens? Oh, he comes, my channel gets strike, And then I have a title already, and it's a new segment that I started on my channel. I'm really happy about it because it just came to the spirit. I wasn't even thinking about it long. It just hit me last weekend. So let me go on it. So boom, do that, and then I get a strike. So Satan tried to hinder you, man. And that's why you have to be in a firm spirit, Let's go real quick with firm. Let's go real quick with firm. Okay. Then we go back to the push, because there's another aspect that I want to touch on. So it says firm, strong, steady, permanent, enduring. So we have to be enduring, man. You have to have the enduring spirit. Yeah, fuck it, man. I push through that. Yeah, let's take them to strike me. Of course, sometimes you get angry. Take down a video of you. Yeah, okay, cool, cat. You try to combat it. If not, hey, so be it. So be it. And it was the first. What's the funny thing? It's the first morning meditation video that I did. With the #1. He took it down. Hey, so be it, man. If it's the will of the Lord, so be it. Should we receive only of the Heavenly Father good and not evil? The Heavenly Father is trying us. And like I had yesterday when I was talking to the brother, I was like, yeah, man. I was thinking then about everything that we was talking about and everything that's going on. I was like, yeah, man, the Heavenly Father just really forms us into the rulers of the kingdom to come. Because we go into finance, we go into leadership, we go into we go even into how to handle family, man. How to handle family, how to handle your business, how to handle your mind, how to handle yourself, how to carry yourself. We go into all these things, mannerisms, everything. Every little thing we go into. So why? Because we are about to get into rulership. We are about to get into the government seat. The Aratazam of the number, And of course my brothers in the of the number, Aratazam. But this is what we're about to inherit and enter. So this is why we're going through all this shit. This is why we suffering these things and have to really step up our game, man. Have to step up our game and push on, man. Push on for this truth. This is what we have to do to the spirit. Can't be all nah. All lollygagging, I'll be all sober, I'll be all messed up. Yeah, man, Satan fuck me up, man. How Satan fuck me up. Okay, what did you do? What did you do? You was in what is it then? What is it called? It wasn't self-pity. Oh, Satan fuck me up. Yeah, then you just play the Satan's hand. No. Okay, he takes down one lesson, you do another one. So be it, man. So be it. You try to, and don't forget, we got our, what is it? I got my Odyssey. On Odyssey, you can link your YouTube channel to your Odyssey channel. All my videos that I put on YouTube, go on Odyssey, man. So, hey, let the devil have his joy for a little second, but he tried to play your mind. It's a lot that's in your mind, A lot is in your mind, man. Because what hinders you the most? Your mind. Oh no, I shouldn't do that. I should do this. What does Scripture say? Jeremiah 17:9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? So your mind's trying to fuck you up, man. Satan tried to trick your mind, and that's really the thing. Because you do your thing, you do everything right. Do everything right, and then Satan like, okay, let me do that because it's gonna hinder. Because he fucks with your mind. He tried to fuck up your mind, but you have to combat that. With what? With the Scriptures. You have to combat that with the Scriptures and push on, man. Okay? You have to combat that with the Scriptures and push the fuck on. So now, I went to the word firm. Let me go back. First Timothy chapter 6 and verse 12. It says, fight the good fight of faith, lay hold on eternal life, whereunto thou art also called, and has professed a good profession before many witnesses. Yeah, we have to profess the truth, make this truth public before many witnesses, man. So we have to fight the good fight of faith, and we have to keep on fighting. This fight is not over yet. Like I did a lesson a few weeks ago. The fight is not over yet. It's not over yet, but it's gonna be soon over. Because when we're in the kingdom, we're gonna be free from all that battle. We have the victory. We have the victory already, but they're gonna be manifest. That the whole world sees it through Yahushua, because Yahushua is gonna come back to conquer this world. Okay. So now, like I said, I want to go back to the word push. It says push, to beat, push, strike, push, right? It says to push, drive, beat. Yeah, and you have to sometimes beat up these demons with the spiritual warfare, with spiritual sword, man. With this word. Yahushua did it with Satan. He beat up Satan with the word, man. He cut Satan with the word. Okay? Because you have to understand, Satan tries to sword strike you, to chop your spiritual head off clean, man. But you have to combat it. You have to counter it. You have to block it. You have to first get your mind right. Boom, you block it. Get your mind right, and then you figure out a way to counter attack. For example, like I said with the lesson, lesson comes, Satan tries to, takes it down. So he like, you, I took down your lesson. So what you gonna do now, playboy? You're like, oh, okay, cool, I accept it. But take this, boom, you do another one, even better. And speak about the thing that just happened. Instant counter strike. Same thing. He wanna fuck you up with your wife or your children, or with your job. So they come with you as demon more. Okay, you accept it, but then you block it. The acceptance is blocking. Okay, I accept how it is right now. But then you search for another way. Try to, make peace with your wife, peace with children. If not, you keep it moving. So be it. You always try to make peace, but if they don't want to deal with you, they don't want to deal with you. I don't want to go into that topic. The elder Apostle Rican, Elder Yashawamba went beautifully into a lesson about that. But the point of the matter is this. The point of the matter is this. You just have to constantly counter also at your job. Like I said, the demon is there. Try to combat, try to talk shit because you so-called not working, or you don't look like you work or something. What do you do? Listen, man, for a time period, you just constantly on your laptop, on the PC, or whatever work you do. I'm in the office now, so what I would do is this: get my food, eat at the job, be busy the whole day, look busy. Don't even really leave my desk only to to get food or go on the toilet like a machine for a little bit period of time, like that, so-called. To show that, to combat that, block it, accept it, okay, cool, and then you just find ways around it. They look busy at your freaking job. That they can't talk shit about you. This is how we have to strike against Satan. Because we have to apply scriptures. If the wise serpent harms his dove, and a serpent doesn't show himself till he attacks, actually, man. Certain snakes are so silent, man, you don't see them till they strike your ass. So now we're gonna go to the other thing of push. It says, wait, where was it? Because it said impel in the etymology. So like it says, approach a certain age. Now where is it again, man? Salakia. I think I went to the noun push. I don't even know, man. I have to double check it because I did it in the morning. Of course, it's not working now. Yeah, but it said impel. Okay, you can look it up for yourself. But the word impel, it says to push, strike against, set in motion, drive forward, urge on. And this is what you have to also do. Push on to urge on brothers, man. To urge on, to bring out your message that the Heavenly Father put upon your spirit. To urge on, to push on this truth, you know. Whatever the ultimately we do all this just to keep each other hot, to keep each other motivated, keep each other lit, and to warn the people. This is really what we're doing for the body, and to warn the people that the Heavenly Father warned everybody to his men. So this is really what we're doing. So we have to push on, you know. And it also goes into the word impel. It says in, into, on. It says urge or force a person to an action, and this is what we're doing through these videos. So we have to push on to impel, you know, to urge or force someone to act. This is why we're doing these videos. This is why you do videos about rebuke and reproof, you know, to motivate, you know. So we have to do that, to push on, to really impel them, to really force them to add to action. It says, or motivate, constrain or motivate. Yeah, to rebuke you, to constrain you, you know, hold you back, or to motivate you to push on, to push harder, to give it your all. And this is what we do with these videos. So we have to do that. So push on for this truth. And like I said, don't forget, you're pushing on for this world, right? You're pushing on for the flesh. You're pushing on for the gym. You can go late night gym. You know, late night, the female, she calls you up. You know, then the flesh gives you like, okay, let me go. You can do all these things, right? Then be next day at the job. But then, when the Spirit is upon you, late at night, you're sitting on the couch, you seen something on the TV or whatever you watch or whatever you do, something hits you, you're like, oh shit, I can do this in a lesson. I can bring this on a lesson. But then you don't do that. This is showing you, man, we're in a spiritual warfare, and you can't let the flesh win, man. You know, you can't let the flesh win. Can't let the flesh win. The spirit is winning, but the flesh is weak. The flesh likes to do fleshly things, but the spiritual things like, no. But you have to combat that. You have to combat that and keep on pushing. You know? You have to push. You have to push on for this truth. Like your brother said, push on, man. Push on, man. Now, that's what we have to do to the spirit. Okay? So, get yourself right. Get your mind right. And push on for the truth. Because we're in a spiritual warfare. We're in a spiritual warfare, and we have to do all things and push through all these things, man. Can't just be all idle, doing nothing, you know. Because let me go real quick with idle. Because the brother mentioned it yesterday to me, one day before, you know. Let me look it up. Idle. Empty, void, vain, worthless, useless. You can't be useless, man. You have to be useful for the Lord. So plow, man, because the harvest is plenty, but the laborers are few, man. So, hey, impel the people, man. You know, push on the truth to impel. This is how we're going to call it, y'all. Push on the truth to impel. You know, to motivate, to force one to action. And we have to understand, we are part of prophecy. And we speak His words. We speak the words first, then the prophecies come to pass. So, we getting the things rolling, man. The Heavenly Father is using us, of course, but we have to do the work that the things keep on rolling, man. And if you don't do it, somebody else gonna do it. Don't think that you can't be replaced, man. You know, so push on the truth to impel. Yes, to impel, man. To force one to action, because you force people to action, force Easter to action. Because Heavenly Father sets you up to do it, and He uses us to enforce these things on the people, to impel them. Okay, but then, you know, I wanna. Because I know it's said here, impel. I know it. Pass, push, promote, approach, a certain age. Bear with me 1 second. because I'm about to close up, because I'm about to hit at the job. Pushing. It says. Right there. I have it. It says here from definition for word. And I knew it was there. Down there it says to push verb. Press, drive, to impel someone to action or completion of an action. See? And this is what we ultimately desire, man. That the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua comes to pass, and that we just make it the fuck out of here, man. Like I said before, the fuck out of here. So yeah, man. So hey, push on the truth to impel, man. You know, push on the truth to impel. So let me just get my keys to lock it back for 1 second. So push on this truth to impel, to motivate, to get the brothers lit, man, to get the rock rolling, because we are part of prophecy and we have to fulfill our lot, man. Whatever it may be. If we, you know, Yahweh said we're not of the number they're gonna fall off this truth. Yahweh said we're not of the number that, you know, gonna fall out. But they do us unto the end of the elect. And Yahweh is all, man. We're worthy of the election, you know. So pray and hope for that you have the strength to do it. Matter of fact, let me read that real quick. Luke. And this is what you have to understand. Also, sometimes you check out maybe other guys' videos, right? Like from other camps or people that are not really on point. But then that might bring a verse out that you know already, but it sparks something in you. Like, okay, cool. So hey, there's nothing wrong to watch these other camps, but you have to have a rooted foundation that you don't go into their snares and traps, man. Because hey, their ways going to death, like we saw with the ICPK, man. Nevertheless, Luke 21:36. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. See, so this is why we have to work and we have to pray. And let me read these 2 precepts. Philippians 2:12. It says, wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. So we have to work our own salvation. We have to plow, because I can save you. Nobody that's next to you can save you. You have to deliver yourself, man, with your works and actions according to the Heavenly Father's grace and mercy. Yes, but we have to work. So now we go also to 2 Peter 1:20, if I remember right. Nope. What was it again? Let me look it up. Give diligence. 2 Peter 1:10. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. See, give diligence. And when you go into what diligence is, a constant effort to accomplish what is undertaken, what is needed. So we have to push this truth harder, man. You have to push this truth, man. Be on fire. For if you do these things, you shall never fall. So hey, so we have to do. I think Yahweh brought all the verse out. If not, if I quoted the verse, you have to look it up yourself. So hey, I pray and hope this was edifying to spring upon mercy, grace of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, committed to us truth. Peace and blessings to the elect out there, spreading this truth and sincerity and all charity across the 4 winds. And again, all praise, honor, thanks be to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, man. Until next one. Shalom.